I'm pretty sure I said McFarrell twice. That's hilarious. And Turk, who is psychotically wandering, and I can't do anything about that. If he doesn't lay down, he can't get food and he can't get anything else. So that's his business, what he's up to. So I think I've got some heaters. I do need to bring a few over here, but this needs to be closed off. I actually do think that at this point I need them to just pause making the turrets. I don't want them to stop making the ones that they are making. I want them to pause making the ones that they haven't made yet, because I need them to make the air conditioners. And obviously we have the trade of if they happen to make extra, whatever. But I want them to go and do the other shit first, which means if we get attacked, we'll get attacked from the bottom of the map, which isn't ideal, but these bedrooms are coming along, so... Alright, let's go find a few people that can do construction. Okay. You're hauling table, jade to table. That's fine. When you're done with that, I'm going to get you... Okay, we're missing marble blocks. Is it because it's in one stack? Because this was a big issue that we were having, is you fuckers put it into one stack. And now the rest of my colony... Oh, hold on. There's some other blocks there. That's granite. Yeah, my people put it all into one stack. And then everybody keeps taking stuff from that one stack instead of actually using it, kind of thing. It's just constantly, like, put as, like, bags. There's 41, what? Limestone, maybe? Limestone. Where is the rest of my blocks? Because we found granite, we found limestone. I have a lot of electronics in here. I also have a lot of unfinished components and stuff. And I do want them to stop taking it away. I want them to keep it nearby. And I don't know how many they can stack it. So I'm going to give them... a small shelf. The back here. I would rather put an ornate thing. But if I can just grab them a couple of extra shelves. The reason why I want these is I'm going to say that they can stack... they can stack what on it? They can stack some unfinished components and shit. You guys can also make some really nice and cheap and effective storage things just here for the moment. I don't want them, but it's going to give me a bit more floor space to bring in a bit more supplies. So if you guys want to make a few of these, it's going to let me bring in more shit to the ground. Okay, let's go find somebody that can build shit. Cypress, when you're done with that, where the fuck was I? I was down here somewhere. Okay. You're going to build that and probably these two. Get you on 3 of them. Let's go find the next person. Nick, fuck knows where you're going. You're going to rest. Okay, I'll leave you alone. Nina, hauling wood. I also need to put one of those stands with wood near the burners too. That's the thing. I need you to build these 2. And actually that's probably enough from you for the moment. Wait a minute, I saw Sue. Sue, mate. You can do shit. You do stuff on these. Yeah, I'll leave you be alone. Legrand, I was looking for Sue earlier. I could not find the fucker. He's going off to rest. Esme, consuming simple meal. Okay, well, when you're done with that, I'll get you to work on these 2. And then, Tade deserves a break. He was actually doing quite a lot. You're building a cooler. I do want you to build a cooler if we've got the components. So, when you're done with that, I'll get you to build that one. I'll grab somebody else for the other one. Chimpanzee. Mint. Okay. We have a lot of, like, fucking leathers up in there, too. I need to build a thing in there, too. Okay. You guys build all that. They'll give me a few people wherever the fuck my kitchen is. Fuck it. Let's make this a hospital. I keep looking at it and not doing anything. But it needs to be a hospital, like, right now. So... I also am not quite sure what's hidden up the little lagginess, but that's okay. What I could do, since we had this issue the other week, and I can't do much about it for computer-wise, is I can save. hit up a save and go out and come back in. It takes like a second or so. Once it's done saving, of course. Obviously, quitting out of the whole thing is a little bit better, but this is fine for the moment. I don't know what the difference is, but it's fine. Too much at the moment because a lot of my resources and my computer is basically capped. Not necessarily from RimWorld, all my games. I just sort of define that because a lot of people be like, yeah, with this much going on in RimWorld, I'm not surprised. But yeah, there's a bit more to that than that. Let's get an underground. I don't want uranium. Find something better, people. Okay, I have a shit ton of excess medical beds. So what I want is I want this copied, right? What I want you guys to do is I need you guys to bring this in here. I want a different color than that, actually. Hold on. Since I'm so close to a pink colored one, it should give me... Oh, it better give me like a nice purple. That's a better color. Okay. Get rid of that. I don't mind this purpley color that it's giving me. Not the cat. Leave the cat alone. But I'm after the blue. On this map, I want to try to get a lot of my storage to be blue. I'm so sick of pink fucking storage. It's not like it's any great issue. It's just... Visually, I'm kind of done with it for a little bit. Alright, let's paste that into there. And the reason why I want that is I want you guys to start moving these beds, which I have. Where is it? Medicine. I don't want you to move the medicine. I want you to move the furniture. No buildings. There we go. Okay, so they should move the beds over there and then I should be able to install them as I please up into this area. They should also work on the floor, which I think Doranus could be possibly doing that. Although, I saw silverware. She's building... Why are you awake? Hold on. Are you on the wrong thing or something? Because I've been seeing you awake. Hold on. Yeah, you're on the wrong fucking schedule. This is what your beef is. Okay. I've been seeing her awake a lot during the day. And I wondered what the fuck was going on with that. But I guess she's gotten onto the wrong one at some point. Go fucking sleep, woman. Every so often I see somebody and I'm like, you're not supposed to be awake. There's one other colonist I've got. I can't remember the name. I think it starts with an A. And I keep seeing them out during the day. So she should honestly go and get a double sleep. I'm going to draft you. And hopefully you go like sleep. No, she's just going to go train a panther. Alright, well she's made her choice for the day. You could do cooking and stuff. I want to grab another person that could do really great construction. Hey son. Could grab Nina. Cypress is kind of our best builder. He's up in here doing this. So what I want from him, I want him in here. Basically start working on the floor. I know he's working on stuff and I just disrupted him. But if I could get his ass up in here, that'd be great. Somebody else will probably move the things. If not, the Panthers will move the things. I can grab one of my other people because I've got like chimpanzee. Hold on. Mate, I see you walking off. If I can fucking grab him in the pile. Building power conduit. How about I get you back here for just a second? So I thought I had you building more than that. Did you build those 2, 3? If I can get 3, 4... I don't know where Laws is, but if I can get you to build 4 of those straight up, that will be great. And I can kind of get back onto that. Also, I want to have... I'm pretty sure I said it originally that these had wood and stuff, but I actually want one of these things to be built closer to it. Also, clear all of that. I only want meat, and I only want it to be fresh, not rotten. Cool. Okay. Ah, that's why these aren't storing anything. Alright, well, let's grab this and let's... I don't want it to be linked with that one. I want it to link with this. You guys go link. Cool. Alright, so... I need you guys to be fresh. I need you guys to be meat. There we go. Okay, that pile will be fresh and it's meat. This pile is probably the issue of that you can do meals. I didn't have that as meals previously. This is why I can't get meat in here. This is fine. That would be why I could put stuff onto there. And this, I'm pretty sure I had it as that and meals. Yeah. They should be fine. I just don't think I have enough of those. And as far as medicine goes, I don't think I've got enough to be on just both shelves casually. What I do want to have is, I have got one. I want to have a second one, but nobody's deconstructing this shit. Bandits, mate. You do deconstructing. Thanks. So I have this small shelf that can only do wood. And I want to copy it, essentially. I want there to be like 2 in here, so there's always wood. What I will do eventually is once I've got everywhere that's supposed to have wood shelving storage, put wherever it's supposed to be, I will probably kick out the shelving storage from where it is. However, I do want storage in here. I thought about putting a double bench situation here, or alternatively I could put it like there as well. I think we're running out of space in here. I think I had more benches, to be fair. I don't know what happened to them. I think I was bringing in another type of a bench. I don't know if it was that or... What else we got in the wooden bench stuff? We have a tailoring bench we haven't brought over. There's a drug lab one that hasn't been brought down. There's actually 3 drug lab ones. 4. Okay. I mean, I could put that over there. It does use the cloth. It just uses a different kind of medicine. That would be there. Alright. Well, we'll move it in. This isn't really probably what I had in mind for this space, but whatever. It's fine. If it works, it works. Honestly, if it gets the benches out and working on, this will be near cloth. I did kind of, I think, want these near the cloth benches to begin with. Okay, all of those look like they're accounted for, and that one's supposed to come over. Vulture mate, are you cleaning animal fills? Can I get you to just deliver these benches for me for the moment? I don't want you to clean that. I need you to move them. I also need, well, I'm going to need more of these probably, because I put this in here instead. I don't know how I'm going to get this on the other side. I could put it doubled onto like that. It does kind of block the pathway a tiny bit. I could move them wider to put it there and just put it like that and that, or put it here. That works. All right, I'll move it like that. These ones can move down to there. That will give us a couple of these in here and some form semblance of a passageway. I can put a different kind of bench here at some point. I do need chairs for these too, so I guess you guys can get those built. Yeah, give me the plastil chairs. I should have just made these out of fucking silver or something. I don't think I have that much silver. I'm not delusional about this, but like, it would give my people something to like kick when they're pissed. That's not actually valuable. It's valuable, but it's not actually valuable, you know? So there's that. Okay, I don't have storage in here, but I do want storage. I could put 3 in front of that. I could probably put 2 on the back of this. This would be fine. Let's put 1 there for the moment. I want to put a couple of different types of storage things next to them. I also want to put actual like statues and shit in here too, which I'm working on like finding and crap as well, but again, just like with the other ones, I kind of have to find a spot for that. Also, I kind of need you guys to probably, I'm going to shrink this zone because I've got more space. I've got more space for rocks higher up, and they can move that shit out of here. So they should move it up near the benches, I hope. What else we got? We've got silver small bookcases. How many of those have I got around the place? Because I could put those in like a few people's like bedrooms and shit. The unfinished stuff. That's right. That's what these are for. I have... Don't you start storing food on this, you lot. I'm watching yous. No, no, no. I want this one and that one to link them. And I want nothing on there. I want no rotten. I want it to be... on this side, we need this to be unfinished shit, wherever the fuck that is. Unfinished items. Here we are. We want unfinished bionics and unfinished components to be on that. And technically I also want it on this, but this will be fine for the moment. I just got to stop them from putting shit on here for just a hot second. So you guys can put it on the back one there. These ones obviously got built. Again. Tantrum Lee, that's fine. Technically, I kind of want them to store, like, the finished components and crap in here as well to, like, speed up some shit, but this is due for the moment. Now, somebody didn't finish building this. So, who's in the area? Sue's building... I think Campbell can actually do building beyond what he's doing. He's doing construction of 4. Truxos, ginseng. I'm seeing people bring in a lot of stuff in here. Weeks can do building. You can do a construction of 5. That's plenty enough to get something like that finished. And these ones finished. I don't know if this requires more materials, but this will do. Okay, so they're starting to get stuff in here. I also want one of these to have cotton on it for the benches and shit, but this will do fine. If I can get them to store the actual unfinished components and crap nearby, they won't spend as long walking this shit back up here. Like I said, I'm trying to get them to be just the tiniest bit more fucking efficient, because the more efficient we are as a colony, the more shit I can get them to make while we're here, which means hopefully we actually have like surplus supplies to what do you call it, start making, I don't know, fucking armor and stuff. I don't know why you're double clicking. Stop double clicking, goddammit. Let's see. Finished components. Yep. Alright, hold on. I want basically all of the benches, if I can. All of these different linked benches. I want none of you guys. It won't let me do it that way. I was going to say, I'm like, how sweet would it be? But this is fine. I want neither of these on all these, because I want you guys to kick it out into a different... I want you guys to kick it out into the different kind of storage area. Okay, those ones are no. Those ones are no. Okay, we should be otherwise good. There should be like a couple of spots that maybe I've missed. I might have grabbed the wrong kind of bench instead. I really want like the floor visible in here, because this is... I can't click on shit. Okay, and I'm pretty sure that doesn't accept stuff. Construction failed. Of course you did, Weeks. Weeks, wherever you are. Fuck off and go do something else, love. I don't want that to be destroyed again, if I can. And what are we up to? We've got 5 spare components. Okay. So the air conditioners will get built probably at night time. Like, they might be able to put some of the resources in it, but they definitely won't be able to probably finish it until it's night. I do want to put small animal beds in here, and I do want all of these stones to go and get out of here. I'm pretty sure they've also unloaded like all of the animals, which, speaking of, I haven't hunted shit in a while, so let's get our ass out here hunting some stuff. And I don't know where those foxes are, but they're out here somewhere. And they're starting to make the other dining hall, which is great. I just need to grab a couple of lights. I think it was up by like 3. Hold on. No, it was on the opening ones. It was on these ones. Alright. Well, soon we're going to have the other dining room, which I don't actually know if I put all the fancy floor spots on this when I started, or if I was just planning on fixing that up after they do it. But we'll have the extra TVs, the extra benches. Those animals are going to have to find their fucking way out of here, because once this is fully sealed, I am going to have the fences built in front of them again. So I'm not going to put it on one of the corners because I know that that means that whatever animal is in here is going to get culled, but it will happen. My panthers are getting access to meat. My people are getting the meat stored properly. Now that we've sorted out what was wrong with the fucking benches, that's great. This is looking pretty good. They're butchering pretty great in here, which means we must have plenty enough animals and shit for it. I should have just put those orange bits like under a table or something visually. It would look so much better, but nothing I can do about that. Okay, so they've got food, accessible to food. How are we going for temperatures? Alright. So we're gonna need some heaters in here. Let's turn on, reset that. And I want it to be... 11 degrees is a bit cold, actually. But 21's like a little bit too hot. Let's put it on like 18 degrees in there. Should be sufficiently comfortable. I need heaters in there. I don't have heaters in here. I haven't moved heaters in here. They're still building up this place. They're still moving shit. The temperature in here is moderate. I could do it for second heater here. This is alright. This is okay. Those rooms aren't venting properly. I haven't put the vents on the fucking doors yet. This is what it is. I should have enough steel for that. Do I need components for a vent? No, I don't. Well, what do you know? Alright. I'll probably put like a vent like this kind of scenario or to the end. I'll do that in a little bit. I kind of feel like it's fucking crunching. I'm gonna do the exit and come back in thing. Because it's very clearly crunching. Yeah, at some point eventually everything will be able to run without like brief restarts and shit. It'd be great. But anyway, now that it's back, give it a hot second. 3 colonists idle, Dark Eye Lauren, Camel. Alright, Dark Eye mate, you are always not doing something. What do? You do stuff, animals, intellectual. Like, the thing with the people that can do stuff with animals is I have so much fucking animals, you'd think that they could at least take some food to one of them. Kind of. But it ends up not being the case. I wanted to have a look at my animals just briefly too. So I haven't been in here for a bit. And I've been training up a heap of panthers. Stay with whoever. You need to be trained. You lot gotta get trained. I'm gonna get to a point where I have a serious fucking army of panthers again. And they're just gonna be walking around constantly constantly just fucking hauling the shit out of this place. I also do want to get rid of a few of my boomalopes. So how are we going for auto slaughter? Well, we've got down to the appropriate sort of number. I just don't want to kill too many of those fuckers straight up. I know I can release them and then hunt them, and that would work too. We're nearly at like 50 for those. I don't feel like I need to have 50 of them at a time. And those, I'm kind of waiting for them to like hit the auto thing, but I think that they're just constantly reproducing and filling up the void. So let's put you down to, now that we've got some nice clean numbers going, let's take these down to the 20s and 30s. And let's keep these a little bit lower down too. Because they'll auto cull the fuckers as soon as they hit like adult, but I need them to do it a little bit more. I've got a lot of fucking female panthers. Panthers are basically infinite. Cool. How about we keep that at like 50? I didn't have like a cap on this before, but let's put a cap on that because that's getting a little excessive. And 1 for that would be fine. Once we cull some of these down, I'll bring them down a little bit further than that. kind of probably want you to keep like at least 2 kind of thing. That way, in case some of the adult ones die, we can replace them. And the boomalopes, I'm going to have to go through and manually release probably some and then go hunt them. My only concern with that is some of them might get away, but if I'm good about it, we should go hunt them. I want them to hunt them so that I don't have them blow up my people in close like succession, ideally. Where the fuck is the male section of this? Because I also need to cull some of the female boomalopes too. Hold on. A female section of animals is massive. Here we are. This is the male section. You're on auto cull. Here's the boomalopes. Okay, so I don't want to cull you. I want to set a few of you guys free to go and hunt, basically. Trying to find which ones are like the oldest ones to kind of keep. There was like a 9-year-old one in here. I don't want to set him free. And there was like a 8-year-old one. I don't want to set him free. I'll get the other ones near him. Alright. So, you guys go set the fuck out of them free. And then I'll go hunt them. Gonna be a lot of boomalopes to hunt all of a sudden. As long as my people don't set them free at like the bottom of the fucking map, that would be great because I don't really have turrets down there. Gonna be a lot to hunt all of a sudden. What? Not them. Dromedaries don't get to go free. Okay. That should be the majority of my boomalopes except for I think 3 adult males. And then I will I'll sort out the numbers after that, basically. Okay. You guys are setting them free. I don't know if you guys are actively doing that. Also, Balimba, mate, can I get you to carry that cat in? No, don't consume it for food. Gotta find somebody that can haul it. There we go. I think all of these fuckers are down here. So that's not ideal. I don't know if my people are going to set them free and then like take them out of here or what. I haven't really like watched them do that before. So I don't know where they're going with this. I also have a lot of food down there. It would be great if they could take them out the top because I have turrets everywhere, but I see them basically going to take them out the bottom. I could see that happening. Alright, get the ticket down here with the turrets. Maybe that's okay. Are you releasing boomalope into the wild down here? Yeah, of course you are. Okay. I'll just have to keep on the amounts as they start bringing them out here. Because there's going to be a lot of them. I just don't want my people to get blown up by them. I figure we can shoot them at a distance. Starmate, I saw that. Can I get somebody to haul that in? Somebody that doesn't want to consume it, preferably. Actively. Go haul that. Alright. Next one's out. Next. There's going to be a lot of them. I don't know if my hunting colonists are going to come all the way down here for this, but I am hoping that they do actually rock up down here. Like, where is the raccoon? Raccoon's over there. And the rat's down here. I should have somebody coming down to hunt that anyway. Most of these are carved, which is great. Can you haul that, please? And I saw somebody killed a dromedary over here, which is fine, but I actually need you guys to haul these fuckers. I see Zed's coming down for it. Alright, there we go. Got a few. Ironically, it'd be funny if they put like number 1 out here or something. You got calf 2, you got boomalope 5. I don't think I actually checked which number it was. I think I got females first. But yeah, I'm hoping that like some of my people come down to hunt this before they leave, ideally. It looks like they're fucking hungry though. It looks like I don't have a lot of grass going on in there. What is this? This is rice. This is rice. I do have hay grass growing for them, but that's up to if they're eating it. Okay, somebody must have put it at a different end. There we go. Okay, who's got guns that can do hunting? I don't know if that's hunting. I can't see through my thing. Hold on. There we go. Who can do hunting? Corpsey? Relaxing socially? Mate, we've got something to go hunt. Can you hunt that and that? I'm guessing this is like the worst time of day to be doing that. Star is down here. I don't know if you're setting that free down there. I don't know why somebody would have taken it down there to have set it free unless you just walk down with it. Can you do hunting? Yeah, you can. Do you want to see how this goes? Hold on, let me just save that before she starts a war with the boomalopes. They are very close to the fence. That one looks like it's going to leave. What? Star, can I get you to hunt that one before it gets away? They might actually leave. This is fine. You keep hunting? Obviously, some of them are on fire. Okay, that's pretty good. I just want to make sure that while we can, you guys hunt what you can down here. Alright. We'll start hunting that one then. I'll get somebody else to come down here and get them picked up in a minute. Boomalopes, revenge. Yeah, I'm not really surprised by that. Jackal's hunting that one. Cag's hunting that one. I don't know if you can get in there. Axia's in here already. I don't really want that many. Let's see. Hauling rat. Yeah, that's fine. I've got some people actually coming down to get some stuff now. Can you... Tomboy's hunting that. You can help with the fire for sure. Now that they're down, my people should want to hunt them. There we go. Alright. And I know that somebody would have shot at whoever was over here. Corpsey, there you are. I don't know where you're going to hunt that one, mate. Maybe come back down